A lot of people ask us here at WeAreNoCode if no-code tools are secure. Can I trust no-code tools? Are they secure enough? Are they reliable? Okay, we get it. So that's why I'm recording this video to talk about this right now. Let's go! Hi, welcome to the WeAreNoCode channel. My name is Caio. I'm the Chief No-Code Officer here at WeAreNoCode. So, short answer to those who are desperate for an answer at the beginning of the video. Yes, guys, no-code tools are secure. Thank you for watching. Leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, for those who want to actually watch the video and want a little bit of a more elaborate answer, then let's go for it. So, are no-code tools secure? Can we say that they are very good in terms of security? Are they reliable? Can I build an application that even can have like sensitive data inside and then be worry-free that this information will be properly secured? Well, the answer is yes, no-code tools are secure. Now, of course, this is not the only answer, like there are more to that, but the short answer, like I mentioned, is yes, no-code tools are secure. Now, there is an important key factor to it. First thing to know is that the person who is building the application has to make sure or understand enough about that no-code tool to build the tool in a way that you're not gonna expose data or the database data to everyone that has access to that application. So inside no-code tools, there are a couple of options and settings that you can use as a no-code builder to make sure the data, the important and sensitive information about your users is not publicly exposed. So if you care enough to learn no-code tools and to build an application in the right way, your no-code application will be very secure. Also, there is another layer of protection to all no-code tools by default, just because the fact that the companies building those no-code tools, they take care about the security for you. So it's an interesting question when people ask if no-code tools are secure, because sometimes no-code tools can be more reliable and more secure than actually building with code. And I know it might sound counterintuitive, but that's the reality. And why does it happen? Well, think about this specific scenario. You have a team of developers, maybe one developer working for your company at the very early stage of your company, or maybe you have a team of developers, 2 guys working on that project or that MVP, and they have to build a lot of things from the ground up. They have to start from scratch, coding the first lines of code of this project and building the first version of this MVP. And usually security is not one of their top priorities. Their top priority is to actually get something working. So I'm not saying that everyone does that or all the developers around the globe are the same, but usually, and I've been in that situation, I've worked inside companies and with development teams side by side. By the way, I have more than 15 years experience as a product designer working alongside developers, so I know what I'm talking about. And usually when you start building your MVP or the first version of your project, there is no need to worry about security at a very high level, because the main goal at that moment, at that specific phase, is to actually build the product and have something working. So there is a room for bugs, for lack of security, for lack of pretty much anything that is not the top priority at this moment. Why? Simply because we have limited resources, we have limited time, and we need to focus on what is the most important thing for that startup company or for that early stage company. So it's very normal to not worry that much about security unless that is one of the top priority at that stage, which usually is not the case for very early stage companies, okay? Now thinking about this scenario in comparison with a scenario where you will get started from scratch using no-code tools, just the fact that the no-code tools were built by a larger team and the no-code tool itself is a product product that is more mature than the product you would build with code, you have more security in that environment because the no-code tool themselves, the team behind that no-code tool, is more advanced than your team of 2 developers building that application from scratch. So think about this. The company building the no-code tool is a company by itself building a product. And this company has way more money, way more resources, and a bigger team taking care of all the things for you while building that tool. So they are taking care of the infrastructure, the app itself, the hosting, the servers, everything. And usually because those no-code tools, they are big companies with like lots of money, they received millions and millions of dollars in investment. And because they are a company providing you a service which is using their no-code tool, they have to be careful about the security and they have to take care of that security for you. So you have more security using a no-code tool because that tool itself, that environment, that team, everything that is there available for you has more security than you coding yourself from scratch or hiring a developer or having a team of developers using code and coding that for you inside your company. Just because the fact you are hiring a company, hiring a service, which is the no-code tool, and that no-code tool has to provide security for you. Usually these companies, they do penetration tests to test their tool, to test their environment, their servers. Also, they rely on other existing companies to provide their own services. For example, they usually host the no-code tools in a service from Amazon, which is called AWS. And Amazon, as a company providing the hosting services, the infrastructure, has to provide security to their customers, which are the companies building the no-code tools that serve you as a customer. So just this environment, this ecosystem by itself makes the no-code tools secure because Amazon is investing in security for their customers, which are the no-code companies. The no-code companies are investing in security to provide a good service and solution for you as their end customer, which is you who is going to use the no-code tool. So just because of this, no-code tools are very secure. Now, of course, there are 2 parts of this security. One is the tool itself being secure. So how likely is it that someone will hack some no-code tool and do a mess inside their databases? And there is part of the security related to the hosting services, to the no-code application itself, and to your no-code build, your no-code application that you are building. And that part you are responsible for. And all you have to do to make sure your application is secure is also to be aware of that while building your no-code project using no-code tools. So you have to know the best practices to not expose the data from your users publicly to anyone. If you know how to use the mechanisms, the features inside the no-code tools that allow you to hide information, to not expose your database, then you'll be good to go. All you have to do is to make sure you build your no-code application using no-code tools in a proper and correct way. So that's why no-code tools are more secure even than sometimes code in some situations. And I know it could be shocking, but yeah, no-code is really powerful. So instead of second guessing no-code, embrace it and understand how powerful it is. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that and also leave a thumbs up on the video. Feel free to send your comments down below if you want to comment something or ask anything about no-code, and I see you on the next videos. Make sure to watch all the other videos we have here inside the WeAreNoCode channel. And don't forget, let's no-code!